short little video to help decompress some stress. All you'll need is a yoga mat and a strap or a belt or a scarf, something that you can use to help open up and create some length. We're going to start out on our backs, so just go ahead and lay down. And just feel that release in your spine by just getting horizontal and completely releasing any stress, releasing the conversations you've had, whether they were digital or in person. Releasing any thoughts, any physical tension, and trying to release your mood, just letting go of whatever has been bothering you, just arriving here to empty. Just emptying your vessel, mind, body, heart, so you can receive. And start to notice your breath. Begin to observe how the breath changes. Each breath that comes in has a different texture. Each breath that leaves has a different depth. Start to tune to your heartbeat. Just notice your cadence, the rhythm of your heart, your pulse. And slowly release any obstructions around the heart, around the breath, releasing the control, and just tuning into your natural rhythm. And nice and slowly begin to bring awareness down to your feet. Start to point and flex your feet. Just noticing any tension. As you point your feet, really curl the toes under. As you flex your feet, try to spread those toes wide. Just pointing and flexing. And then the next time that your feet are in flexion, just start to push one heel more forward than the other. Starting to move that hip away from your ribs. And switching from side to side and observing any tension maybe around the hip or the low back. Sliding one heel more forward than the other. Just side to side, legs stay straight. And this kind of mimics walking. Just walking away from the stress that you've created in your mind or stress that's been put on you. Just one little step at a time. Releasing our attachment to the outcome, the expectation. Just arriving to the here and now. In this moment, there is ease. So see if you can tune into that ease. If one side feels a little tighter than the other, just stay there, breathe, try to soften and relax. And then go ahead and start to pedal out again, side to side. And then relax, just let go. And from here, slowly begin to bend into a knee, planting your foot down on the ground and just really stamping that foot down, having it rooted. Just start to swing that knee towards your center line and then back towards the ceiling. Just a gentle sway and in swing of your knee towards towards your midline, and then back. Starting to feel that hip start to lift up and off the ground, and then slowly be placed back down. Just this opening and closing of the hinge of your hip into your sacrum. And then you can begin to push into the inseam of the foot, so your knee starts to work towards the extended legs, big toe, arching your spine, and then slowly placing your hip down. So starting to press through, arching, twisting. If you'd like, you could slide the arms a little wider, just getting a little more freedom. Maybe starting to rock your head in the opposite direction that the knee rocks. Slowly, the next time you come back through center, just interlock your hands behind the back of your head. We're just going to build off of that. So you're going to slide the extended legs foot as you slide that same side elbow back and swing the knee in. And then come back through center. Inhale to slide and reach. And exhale to center. Slowly, you can release hands, release knee, and just take a breath. And let it go. Notice if you're starting to untangle from the stress, starting to arrive to your ease. We'll just take it to the other side, just bending to the opposite knee, planting your foot. First, just working that in-swing of the knee, just bringing your knee across the midline and then back to center. Just noticing the obvious differences from left to right. Not trying to label them or judge them or attach a story, but just noticing. Just open and close this hinge of this head. From here, begin to press into that big toe mound side, the inner heel. So you start to reach that knee towards the extended legs, big toe, arching your spine, and then slowly placing it down. Swing the arch a little back, and then coming back through center. Maybe you even reach those arms back up, creating a little bit more freedom in the lungs for the rotation. Maybe your head starts to rock the opposite direction that your knee is going. next time you come through center, just pause. And go ahead and interlace your hands behind the back of your head. You're going to reach that extended side elbow back behind you as the opposite side curls towards your ribs and that knee crosses over. And then exhale, come back through center. Inhale, reaching through the elbow side bend as you push through that extended right heel. And exhale. Trying to keep the elbows wide and low. Just enjoying the movement, opening up that extended side body. And then slowly releasing hands and legs, just notice any pulses, any tingling, any spontaneous whispers of breath, of ease. And from here, bending into both of your knees, planting your feet, and tucking your tailbone under. Just noticing that space underneath your low back. Noticing that's your natural curvature there. We're going to play with that space, that little tunnel. So envisioning there's a ball on your belly. As you exhale, you're going to tuck the tailbone under. The low back will come flush. And as you inhale, you'll tilt and the low back will arch. So just rocking on your sacrum, tucking tailbone under. And then arching. And just noticing how that feels to come into anterior and posterior tilt of your pelvis. Forward rocking and the backward rocking. I'm going to start to sink the low back with the neck. So the next time that your tailbone rolls under, start to tilt your chin towards the ceiling, keeping the back of the head on the ground. And then tuck your chin as your low back lifts. So tailbone tucks and chin lifts. And then chin tucks and low back lifts. And just finding that connectivity up and down your spine, just starting to pump the cerebral spinal fluid from the brain down, the brain stem down your spinal cord, starting to coat and heal, starting to create an easier lubrication for slide and glide, for sending, receiving, for resetting. Slowly, find neutral position. You're going to interlock those hands behind the back of the head again. Just take a deep breath in and smear the elbows down. And then exhale, curl up and round. Inhale, nice and fully lower down. Elbows wide, low back lifts. Exhale, tuck tailbone as you round up. Inhale, lower down. Elbows smear, low back lifts, maybe chin lifts. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, curl up. Just finding that on your own. This extension and this flexion, this undulation. Take 2 more. And on that second one, you're going to stay up. And from here, start to roll from shoulder blade to shoulder blade, from side to side. And then lower down, releasing everything. Just notice breath, heartbeat, ease. From here, we're going to reach an arm back behind us and roll over to that side. Bending into your back knee, planting your foot back behind you. You can always bend into that extended side leg and have your strap handy. And from here, you're going to plant your foot up and onto your inner thigh. And you're going to start to drive the heel down towards your knee and then pick it back up and slide it back up. I'm just starting to create a little bit of a brushing action in your upper thigh. You're pushing that heel in and down. And then the next time that you slide down towards your knee, go over it and push down through your calf and towards your ankle. So this little brushing action to just sweep away any of the tension that may be stored deep down in the calf, ankle, the inner thigh. Along this channel, just stimulating this reset. And the next time that your knee bends, just pause. You're going to grab a hold of your strap, and you may or may not need your strap. You're going to start to draw that foot up, lassoing your foot with the strap, and then extending it up. And it's a little wobbly as you work to push your heel up, stacking hip on top of hip. Really start to lean forward as you open up the inner groin. Just breathe. You may not even need that strap. Your hand may be able to find your foot. I like the strap though, it gives a little bit more length here. And just breathe, breathe, just releasing that tension. And slowly you can roll onto your back, both hands find the strap. Leg comes up, just coming into your hamstrings. Try to soften your shoulders. Use the full length of the strap or the scarf or the belt that you have, maybe even wrapping it around your hands so that the gravity can just pull down as you reach your heel up. Slowly you can bend into the knee, release your strap, and extend your leg down, just noticing. And from here, just rolling over to the other side. Bending into your back, moving that strap with you. And then start to work to stack hip on top of hip. Planting your foot up and onto your inner thigh. Starting to slide down towards the knee with your heel picking it up and sliding back down.
then the next time you go over your knee, go down into the calf and into your ankle. And just brushing along. Once again, sweeping away that tension. Getting rid of the clutter in your mind, the doubts, the fears, the worries, the expectations, just brushing it out. And the next time your knee bends, just pause. Grab hold of that strap, draw your foot up, bring the ball of the foot into the strap as you work to extend. Just reaching up here. As you work to try to get hip on top of hip, shoulder on top of shoulder, and just enjoying the rolling that happens. And slowly rolling to your back, grabbing both ends of the strap, coming into your hamstring stretch here, just really push up through that heel, try to straighten the leg. Slowly bending into your knee, removing your strap, extending your leg long. Just notice once again, just checking in, just 3 seconds. From here, bend into your knees and start to reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Grab opposite elbow with your hands and start to drag both of the elbows over to one side as your gaze goes towards the opposite side. Just going from side to side. And then the next time you complete each of the sides, just come into stillness with the forearms over your heart. And then start to bring your forearms back behind you. Take a deep breath in, clearing breath out. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release your arms into a cactus position and slowly just start to windshield wipe your knees. One side at a time. And it's nice to have some space between the feet. Maybe your feet are as wide as your mat. Allowing your gaze to go the opposite direction of your knees. And just completing one more round to each side. Just arrive, take a deep breath in. Clearing breath out, let it go. You're gonna reach those arms back up, grab opposite elbow once again. This time your elbows and your knees are gonna go in opposite direction. I'm starting to trace nose with knees. So you go from side to side. Just bringing out your whole body, your whole spine. Just one more to each side. No need to rush. And coming back to center, release arms, release legs, and just drop in. And drop back into yourself, back into your natural rhythm of serenity, of peace. Soften wherever you can, broaden, widen, spread. slowly just begin to come back to any pulses in your body. Maybe bringing awareness to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. Trying to move those places. Maybe some circles with the wrists, pointing, flexing your feet, circles with the ankles. Reaching your head, hands overhead. And then exhale, hug your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug for taking this time to just try to detach, to release the stress, to decompress. And go ahead and gently roll to your side and just pause there for a moment, be held. Know that there's a reason for the things and how they are happening. Just let them unfold. You may not know right now, but there's a bigger, grander picture that is being created. And just trust the process. Go ahead and press into that top hand and come on up to a comfortable seat. Arriving in your seat. Noticing if you feel like you've sleuthed off some of the tension, released some of the stress, and there's more space. And just bathe in that space, soak up that space like a sponge. Just feeling the absorption of your practice, that coming home to yourself, your easeful self. Kind of bring your hands together and prayer at your heart. And bow your head towards your heart and just thank yourself for creating a little bit of time to slowly unwind the tension. I hope you have a beautiful